everybody, Miss Sweet from Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy here. Today I am bringing you my completed pages, coloring pages for October, plus a couple of little diamond paintings that I finished. But first we're going to talk a little bit about my stats and what my plans are for November, which I really don't have any, but we'll go there anyway. Okay, so today I have my little buddy here. He's keeping me company. I got this from my cousin who has a health and wellness based type business, and she has salt room. And he is filled. He's a beanie. He's filled with herbs, and you put him in the microwave and you heat him up. And I put him on my neck often, so I had him out, and I also like the smell. So I figured, oh, let me heat him up, and he can keep me and you guys company while we go through the books. So I'm going to put him to the side. See you later. Okay. All right, so I got my handy dandy notebook here. Let's flip to, I've already set up November. This is something else that takes up some time. So stats. Well, we'll talk goals. I haven't made any goals. Not this month, and I probably won't December either. And I'll probably try and get back into it and making some goals for myself come January. Video ideas. If you have anything you want to see from me, put it and make a note in the comments. But I really haven't sat down and thought of that either. I kind of rush put this together the other day so that I could get up and running. So, all right. So we'll talk about social media stats. So for the month of October, I gained 169 subscribers. So thank you guys for subscribing, and welcome to all of you new guys and gals. So I'm at a total of 546. Instagram, I only went up 30. I've been kind of ignoring my Instagram account. I haven't been using hashtags very much. So anything I posted, and when I get busier at doing different hashtags on my pictures, then it goes up. But it still went up 30 to 1370, so 1317. So that's not a number to sneeze at, that's for sure. All right, so are you ready? I'm sure you've seen it already. I did 116 pages total in the month of October. 30 of them were color by number, and of course 86 were non-color by number. The number of books was 55. 15 of them were color by number. 40 were non-color by number. So I didn't have stats. I wasn't keeping stats prior to last month. So carry over the amount of pages I did last month at 105 plus this. So I've got a current total of 221 pages. So that's Buddy Colors. I already have 4 set up. I have one with Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love. We're doing a picture of Cheshire Cat, any picture. Heather Paget on Instagram. We're working on the number 13 in the Christmas Mystery Color magazine. Sarah from Sarah Down Under, or Coloring Down Under. We're working in Fairy Celebrations this month. And then I have Steph from Instagram, or Missy. I can't remember her channel name. It's Missy something. I'm sorry. I'll try and link everybody in the comments. We're working on a unicorn in the Color in Heaven unicorn special. So, and hashtags, I haven't even finished writing them all in yet. So that's where we are with that. And of course, for November, I do have that hashtag out for my birthday, because it's my birthday month. So it's Sweet B-Day 2021, and you color Chip 'n Dale, any Chip 'n Dale picture, any picture of a Disney dog, any fairy picture, any unicorn picture, and use that hashtag so I can check out what you colored for me for my birthday. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go on with what I did in diamond painting this month. So the first thing I finished was this little guy. And the couple that I did were little things. So I finished this little guy. And they call him box. This is all cardboard, but with like a plastic laminate over it or some kind of plastic coating. And they do have a little thing to hang it. So it's my little unicorn in sunglasses. And, oops, I forgot my other sign. Let me get that real quick. I had posted this on Instagram. I posted all of these on Instagram during the month. I did this little boo sign, so you can kind of see all the sparkle. So I did that one. And then, let's see if we can get this in. Let me take this down. Okay, so this is a scrapbook book, a 12 by 12 scrapbook book. And I put my paintings that are under 12 by 12 in here. Okay, so I finished this one this month. I did this mandala, and I love it. And I also did this unicorn, and I did that one. So I did those 4 things in diamond painting this month. So I'm happy. I finally did some, accomplished. I know they're little, but I finally accomplished some completions. And they're kits I had already and needed to get done. Alrighty, so let's get started with the books. All right, so the first one I'm pulling up here, I've got them in bins next to me on the floor, so I'm going to be pulling them up and out, so bear with me. So Little Witches by Sun Life Drawing. I did 2. I've kind of adopted the the rule that Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors does, that, if she already has a book open, if she's coloring one page, she may as well color a second. So I've been trying to do that. And I forgot to say, let me back up for a minute. Danny Buttons, Patreon, Button Bingo. I got a blackout, so I did all the prompts. I think I've marked most of them, so I'll be able to tell you what they were. And I did all the prompts for the special Halloween Tic-Tac-Toe. I only got 2 done for the Disney Tic-Tac-Toe, and I gave up on it because of all the other Halloween pictures and other things I was doing. I was like, okay, it's okay to skip a month on Disney. We're good. All right, so back to the books. Okay, so I did this page. Let's get back here. And, that's the second one. And I did forget to put something right away in between these 2 pages when I did this. So I did have bleed through, so you can still see some of it even though I colored it. So, Little Witches, Sun Life Drawing. Okay, and the next one was Color Questopia, Halloween Nightmare Color by Number. And I did 2 in here. I did this one. And this was for the Halloween Tic-Tac-Toe, Color Something Creepy. And then I did this one, and this was for, I colored this under Bingo, number 17, color the first page of a book. And then also for Halloween Tic-Tac-Toe, number 6, color in a Halloween color by number book. So that one, and look, I did it again. I was so forgetful this month, and this one I did. Okay. Next, I worked in Johanna Basford's World of Flowers. I hadn't worked in this at all since I had gotten it, so I said it was time to do something. And I did the nameplate page. And I think this was mostly gel pens, and then the background is eyeshadow. And then I did, and I got something on that page, but I did this page. And mandala type with flowers. And this was all glitter gel pen. Maybe if I just, let me take some out. I showed that one. I did not show that one. Bear with me a second. I'm just trying to get some out so that I have space to put them back in, so that I can, they're in a neat place, so I can just put them away and put them back in the bookshelves. Okay. Okay. So I worked in line spots, dots, and Halloween, for Halloween, and this is a Kira Shershneva. I think I did 2 in here. Yep, I did this one, which I don't, oh yeah, you can tell. It looks good on camera. In person, it's not, but, so that's that orange bat I did. And then that's one, a haunted house. That's that one. Then in Camila Andrikova's newest 50 Halloween miniatures. Over there. I did the nameplate page. And I think this was, I think I did this whole thing with Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens. Except for my name, I did that in Moonlight, Jelly Roll Moonlight. But the rest of this was all the glitter brush pens, and then I outlined in the glaze, black glaze Jelly Roll. And then I did this one. And this was for one of the prompts for bingo. It was color something with the letter V, so I picked this one for Vulture, V for Vulture. And I covered this whole thing in, pretty sure this was all alcohol marker, and then I covered it with, let me look at it, Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. And then I put all kinds of little, these are little nail art confetti. I put additional stars up in the top. And that's all I've done in her. And I've got this curl. I've got to get this flattened. And then in 50 Autumn miniatures, I did 2. I did this one. This was done in a color and chat. And I was showing you how I use stamps and nail confetti, glitter confetti on a page. So that is a video on my channel. And then I did this one. And this was supposed to be a buddy color with Kathy, Spicy Cat Colors. But then she remembered, oh, I did this. I said I was doing this with somebody else. I was like, whatever, I did it. So I got 2 pages done in here. So I did a stamp of leaves because we had leaves here. So I did more leaves. And then I also put in some, because these were like ghost cats. So I stamped in a couple of ghosts, or not stamped in. I used nail art confetti, ghosts, and some stars and moons on that one. And then in Molly Harrison, Spooky Cute, another whimsical Halloween. And this book was gifted to me by Lisa Hagens on one of my subscribers here. So I did 2 in here. I did this one. I think this one came out cute. And this was all alcohol marker, glazed, black glaze pen. Her collar, her horns, and her pitchfork are glitter. I don't know if you can tell. That was the Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens. Same thing with the eyes and the moon. Colored the bats purple with purple glitter gel pen. I think Dollar Tree. Her wings are gold glitter, and that was the Sparkle Pop. And then I did her pumpkin because it's like one of those plastic ones. So this is orange and black glaze. And then the little kitty's eyes I did in black glaze. And then the background is distressed ink with a stencil. And then I did the next one, little pumpkin girl. And I used a star stencil with distressed inks. And I also stamped in some bats flying around. And then there were a couple of leaves, so I stamped in some more leaves falling. And this was just, again, alcohol markers. And then the next one is Cute and Spooky by Jade Summer. Okay, so I did this one. Whoops. And this was, again, alcohol markers, also the Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens. And then the background, I think this was Distressed Inks. Yeah. And then this was for Tic-Tac-Toe, Halloween Tic-Tac-Toe, Color a Cat. And then I did the pumpkin with the candy. And the background was Distressed Inks. Kind of didn't get the effect I wanted. I used some sparkle pens and metallic pens on the candy. And this was also Halloween Tic-Tac-Toe, Color a Pumpkin, and Color Candy. So I got 2 for right there. Okay, yeah, it's crinkly. You can hear that because I painted this one. Well, I put acrylic paint on it. And then I spilled, yeah, this is the one I spilled water onto. So this one is alcohol markers. The background is a glitter acrylic glitter paint. It's a clear, pretty much a clear just with all the glitter in it. And it's black glitter. So I painted the background. And this was for Halloween Tic-Tac-Toe, Color a Ghost. So my ghostie is there. And then let's see, what do we got next? Okay, then I colored this page. And this was for Button Bingo. For the letter L, I did Lizard. And this was just like, I think these were my fluorescent acrylic paint pens, alcohol markers. This I sprayed, is it the spray? Yeah, I have some of the Ranger spray inks. So I tried to kind of use that, but like I sprayed it on a plate and then tried to put it, it's messy. I got to figure out how to use that in coloring books, but. And then I just took one of my blenders actually, and I was just kind of counting the other ink that I have. It's a mica, metallic mica ink. So that one was kind of an experiment. And then I also colored in this one. I did this one in crayon. That was one of the things for Button Bingo, was to, well, we can come in a little closer. I had you out. Sorry, guys. So this was colored with crayons, for Button Bingo, colored with crayons, and then also for the Halloween Tic-Tac-Toe, color a skeleton. So I have a puppy skeleton. And that's what I did in Cute and Spooky by Jade Summer. And then this is Carla Magana. This is her Vintage Oasis Palm Springs. This is part of her she has another channel, a second channel called Cat Eyes and Cacti. And she also has a second Etsy shop for that. So it's it's different from her own brand. So this is one of the books from that collection, the Palm Springs coloring book. And one of the Button Bingo things were to color, or actually paint a picture with watercolor. So I attempted to. Not a very good attempt, but hey, I tried. I was using mostly the paints from the Art Spirits. This was Sage. And you got to kind of catch it just right, and there is a green hue to it. It's kind of weird. So I did that, and then I colored, this is a pattern page that she had in here. This is like kind of the blocks that the block walls they would build from that period, Palm Springs era. So I was just kind of playing with some glitter gel pens and colored it in. And then I did the flamingo, and I used the distressed inks in the background and, you know, sprayed it with water so it would give it that kind of watercolory effect, so it looked crinkly. And it's alcohol pens and alcohol markers. And then I think I used white Posca. Did all the dots on the cactus and the outlines on these cactus and the flamingo. And so that's that. And Carla Magana's Vintage Oasis Palm Springs. Then in Mickey's Coloriage Mystères, whatever, but mystery colors. I did Goofy. Only because I felt like I hadn't colored in this in a while and I felt like coloring in it. So I did Goofy, and I think I did crayons and markers. And I think I used the Ohuhu water-based markers. And then, oh, another Goofy jumping in a pile of leaves. And this was also the Ohuhu water-based markers. That's it. And then we have the new one by Such and Such Diva, the stained glass Halloween color by number. And I did this one. Oh, that was September I did that one. Okay. So this one, and then I did the next one. And that's it in that book. Yeah. And then in Hannah Lynn's Enchanted Halloween, I did this one. And this one was done with it was a cross, I think, Black Widow's pencils. And was that Derwent? And I think Polychromos with the colors that weren't in the Black Widow Scorpion set. And then the grass in this one, this was one of those tri-blend pencils. So like I said, I don't see much of different coloration in that. But I did kind of, when I looked at her, I thought immediately of, is it Glinda from the Wizard of Oz, the Good Witch? So I did paint her, modeled her after that, and of course had to do the walkway like the yellow brick road. That's that one. And then I did this one. And this was all alcohol marker with some glitter gel pen. I smushed her lips, so I tried to clean that up the best I could. But of course, whenever I do this, I always smush the wet marker before it dries. So those two. And then in Chibi Girls Halloween by Coco Wyo, I did this one, a little devil girl. And these are these are all black. The backgrounds are already black. So I did her, and these were all alcohol markers. And then this one, I really messed up. I started doing an ombre in green and pink, and I did not like it whatsoever. And I tried fixing it, and I didn't like it. So I just wound up going in with a black marker and said, now you got black hair. And that covered that up. But that's what it was supposed to be. But, so now it's just black. Yep, and those were those two. And then in Lacey Sunshine Presents the Holidays, the Greatest Hits coloring book. I did these two. They're hanging upside down. I'll put it this way if you want to see. And this was mostly alcohol. Yeah, it was all alcohol marker. And then I did this little guy. And alcohol markers again, and a little bit of glitter gel pen, and I think I just used eyeshadow in the background. And then Hannah Carlson, Grains of Gold. One of the prompts for Button Bingo was to color Hannah Carlson. So I did the title page, I did the little mouse, and this was, I'm going to say Prismacolor pencils. And then this is the gold Pentel gold metallic, and then also the pearls, I don't know if you can kind of see, are stickles, but not glitter glue. They're the pearlescent paints, just like in the stickle bottle. So I use that on the pearls. And then I also did the rose. And this again was Prismacolor, and then the background was a stencil with metallic gold ink with the stencil. You can kind of see it kind of shines. And then I did some in Fantastic Creatures. That's what we're going to go with here. I did the unicorn from, yeah, now I can't think of the name. Oh, the two boys and the father. Oh, good gravy. Yeah, I can't remember, but that's where that unicorn is from. With the van. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Okay, so I did that one. And I think this was all pencil. So I think this might have been the Black Widow Scorpions, and then the sky was actually, oh no, the sky and the grass were Derwent Inktense. And then I did this page of Kevin, and this was all alcohol markers. And he's from Up. That one I remember. I can't remember this movie. Holy good gravy. I can see it in my head, but can't see the name. Okay, and then we have Easy Halloween by Jade Summer. I did some additional pages in here. There it is, this one. Come on. So one of the prompts for Button Bingo was color some food. So I did these donuts. And then the sprinkles that are on here are actually nail art glitter. So I just put some glue down and sprinkled it all on, and kind of pressed it down. What stuck, stuck. And then I turned it, and whatever fell off, fell off. So that's what all those sprinkles were, or are. And then the other page I did these spiders. And again, I used this is all the Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens. And this was for the prompt for Button Bingo to color something, a heart or hearts. So I did this one because she had a heart on her face. And then I think this is just pastels in the background. And that's all I've done in there. And then I worked in Creative Havens, Floral Design, Colored by Number by Jessica Mazurkowitz. And I did, and again, I just felt like doing these. But I also had a Color in a Creative Haven book. That's why I pulled this one. So this was for Button Bingo, Color in a Creative Haven book. So I did that one. And then I did this one, and this was also for Button Bingo. Use the color pink. So that's my color pink. I think I didn't start anything very nice. I wanted to, but I didn't. All right, and next we have Halloween, Unicorn Halloween. And this one's by Kids Color Pals. And I did, oh, come on, oops. I did this one, the unicorn, and I stickled this out. I outlined the whole pumpkin, I outlined the whole unicorn, you know, their mane. Everything is stickles. Outlined the stars and stickles, and the moon. I just went to town with stickles on that one. And then I did this one for Button Bingo, letter Q, and a queen, or letter U and a queen. You had a color. So I found this one. So it's a pegacorn. She was wearing a crown, or unicorn. So U for unicorn, and then because she was a queen, she had a crown, I said she was a queen unicorn. So another twofer. I like doing twofers. And then I think I used some, looks like Luna paste on the moon. And then I stamped some ghosts. And then stickles on the pumpkins and the grass line. And then this is also, I think this is last year's Coco Wild Halloween coloring book. I did this one. This one was posted. And I colored this with Jamie from Jamie Loves Coloring. Right? I don't know why I need to start looking up these things before I even, Jamie's Coloring Love. Gosh, I am so bad. So Jamie and I were just talking one night, and they're like, what are you coloring? What do you feel like coloring? And she pulled out this, and she said, I'm going to color this. I said, oh, I have that. I'll color it too. So it wasn't really a buddy color, but we were kind of hanging out on Instagram chatting that night. And again, look, I did it again this month. I think maybe I have to make myself a big sign. And then I did the mummy dog. This is all, this was all fluorescent markers. And then I just covered them with, I still have Sparkle Pop Clear. I'm not Sparkle Pop Clear. Wink Estella Clear. And I did the stars with the Glitter Golds Sparkle Pop. And the rest is just alcohol marker. I think he's so cute. And then I get my moods where I just want to do mandala type things. This is the Happy Pattern Coloring Book by Jen Racine. And I did the first one. And this was, the background was alcohol marker, and then I did the flowers all in the sun, all in, these were the Sparkle Pop glitter pens. So they kind of change. And then I did this one. And this was all, again, the Sparkle Pop glitter pens. And, oh, I see I really never finished it. Where's the background? It's done. We're going to count that as negative space. And then we've got Creepy Chibi, Cute Horror Coloring Book. And this is by Louisa May Marianis. And I did Freddy. And this was, I actually used the Kohinoor tricolor pencils on the floor and the wall. And I started to see, like, I was going for a brickish kind of look, but started to see in some spots where you could see the blending of other colors in it. And then the curtains and the Freddy Wannabe are alcohol marker, and then I used a metallic This is the Pentel Metallic Signo silver pen. And then I did Frankenstein. And alcohol markers. Again, the hardware around these experiments are the metallic Signo pens, and then this background was just pastels, and then I just put a washi tape border on it. And then we have Benny Blue, Grayscale Coloring Book by Christine Karen. I did this one for Jamie, and I forgot to even post this and do the hashtag, so I may go in and do this after the fact. But this was for Jamie's Coloring Love. Her prompts, her October prompts was cowboy. So I did Benny Blue, and then I did a stencil, and I think, yeah, these are inks, yeah, and just distressed inks in the background. And the same thing, this is all, everything in the background is distressed ink. The horses were there, they were just very faint. I didn't color them, I actually took more. I took black distressed ink and to bring them out a little more, but to keep them shadowy like. And then I did this guy, the next one after him. Benny Blue hanging out in a pile of leaves. And some of the leaves are alcohol marker, and then I kind of went in, there's a little sparkle in there. Some of the leaves I used, I colored with the Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens. And then I used my stamps and put more leaves all around them in the background. All right. Let me fix this bin. That's one bin. We got one more bin. Oof. Come on now. And then I've got Halloween Darlings by Deborah Muller. The first one I did. Now, I totally smudged the glitter ink wasn't dry. So I just kind of tried to cover it up and say, oh, she's got blood coming out her mouth. I don't know. But that was all alcohol markers in the background. Again, this was distressed inks. And then I did Little Ghosty Girl. I don't know, I just felt like making them black. And distressed ink background. Some, on the leaves I did some glitter. Link Stella on them. And then just alcohol markers for the rest of it. Oh gosh, come on now. Stop. My throat gets dry and I drink and it doesn't want to go away. All right, so the next one is the Paper Cut Art Halloween Color by Number by Sach and Sach Diva. I think most of us have come to the opinion that I like the effect. I don't like that my alcohol markers, there's no lines and they're bleeding out everywhere. I know it's kind of hard to see on the camera, on the video. Up close, I see it. So, but I did that one. I was going to try and use my water-based markers, and I just didn't get around to it. I wanted to see how, they would look. And look, I did it again. Started and didn't put something in between. And then I did these little guys. The pups and the kitty skeletons. And then the border I just did, I think, yeah, it was all alcohol marker. Okay. And then on another Sachin Sachdeva book, Magical Artifacts, I did this one. And then I did The Castle in the Sky. I did those two. And then we have Sun Life Drawings Day Patterns, color by number. This was just alcohol markers. I did this one. And then I just did the second page. Yep, that's it. Where am I going? There. Okay, and then one of the newer Disney books, Fetiz, which means just holidays. I did two in here. I did Chip and Dale, Boo, and this was mostly alcohol markers. I did an acrylic black paint pen for the background, and I have, looks like some glazed, Jelly Roll glaze pen. I did a couple times in different spots. And that's about all I did on there. And then I did, there it goes. Ooh, no. I did this one with Lilo and Stitch. And was it mostly pencil? I think I used, Derwent. I think I used Derwent pencils. Inktense on most of this, except highlighting somewhere. Here was inked, these were Inktense pencils also, and then I just went over it with Wink Estella. Now the background, I don't know if you can see all that kind of glitter. That was actually nail polish. So it's a bottle of nail polish with that glitter, so I just kind of painted the whole thing with a bottle of nail polish, with a nail polish brush. That's that one. And then I have this Color Ya Mandala Mystery black and white coloring book. This is a color by number book. You got the whole thing there? Yeah. Okay, so this was just all in glitter gel pens. I think this is the Tan Mint glitter gel pens. You can kind of see and then I did this one as well. And again, glitter gel pens. I love using glitter gel pens on mandalas. That's that and that one. All right, let's see. Bear with me 1 second. I need to pull out. Let me pull you to the side. You can go here. Let me fix this. So, okay. Now I can pull out more this way. Hold on, I'm coming. I apologize. I'm just into the second bin of books and, oh, yeah, I don't want to forget those. And I'm trying, okay, there. Okay, so I also did some bookmarks from different books, from different bookmark books from Hachette Heroes. And I got Olaf and then Couples, and then these two were out of the Villains one. No, these three were all out of the Villains bookmark set. And this one is, I can't remember what the name is, but they're all like little photos. So, and I did those, and I've already laminated them. Stick you there. Then I think I only did one in this. This is Fur Beast Forest by Corey Durfus and Win Wright, Beastly Botanicals, on a natural history coloring book. I found a Kickstarter with Corey on a new, she's doing a new book. This month I should get the new book. So I did support the Kickstarter campaign. So I'm waiting for that new book. But this was the previous book that they had. And I did this in, I think, Prismacolor pencils. And it was a beast. I struggled because it's smooth paper. It's like the Amazon premium paper. This is not Amazon printed. This is printed by Fur Beast Forest Press. So themselves, they do it themselves. And they give you a little story. He's the castor beast. He loves tropical weather and stream banks. Other names are African coffee tree, ricin, Mexico weed, and famous for keeping you regular. So that was him. I tried to color this somewhat the colors of the actual plant, because within this is the actual plant name. It just Combistunus. Everything gets a beast added to it with her beasts. But it's a cute little book, and I can't wait for the new one. It's Forest Beasts or something like that. So, so that's Fur Beast Forest, Beastly Botanicals. And then out of Mayu's Super Cute Halloween, I did this one. And this is a little pumpkin keeper. And yeah, pretty much covered the whole thing with Winkostella. And then I added some stamps, some ghosts and witches and bats and some tombstones and a boo. Just playing around with the stamps. And then I did clowning around. And I really messed up the pattern. I really messed with that. I didn't do that right. But then I figured out, oh gosh, this is what I wanted to do. And I did it. But so that's my little clowning around guy. Okay. And then I also colored out of Erie Pastor Erie. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, by Carla Magana. And I did the cake. And strawberry cake, yummy. And I did the skull full of ice cream. Put some sparkle on that chocolate syrup there. And he's all goldy. And that was the two I did in there. And then I have this book, Grayscale Mandalas by Ellen Wolters. So I did this one. I did the first one. It's okay. I couldn't remember. So this was just a pink, green, and fuchsia palette. And then I did this one. Not so sure I'm in love with that one, but it was different than what I usually grab and gravitate towards. This whole month I've been gravitating very much to green and pink. I don't know why, but that's been like every time I turn around, I'm pulling something. Oh, it's green and pink. What am I doing? Okay. And then I colored in Fairy Touch of Magic by Clara Markova. This was a buddy color with Sarah, from Sarah Coloring Down Under. And we did this page. I was okay with it until I got to the bug. And the colors I chose, and somebody said it, and they're right. It looks like a Christmas bug. He doesn't look like a Halloween bug. I totally blew the colors on that. But most of this was all, I used the Inktense, Derwent Inktense pencils. And then just some, I think I used my Posca pen to do the stars in the background. It was Distressed Inks in the background. A little bit of the glaze, purple glaze pen. And then the bat was painted with iridescent watercolor paints. And then he was Sparkle Pops, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So, oh well. So that's that one. And then we have Gnome's Halloween by Colored Caramel, or Caramel, whichever way you say it. And I did this one. And I got alcohol markers. This one was actually iridescent acrylic ink pen. Sparkle Pop. And both the hat and the moon were those acrylic paints, iridescent acrylic paints, and then just distressed inks in the background. And then I did these guys. And these this was straight alcohol markers. That's all I felt like doing. But I like doing my spiders purple. That was it in that one. And then we have Tabitha Barnett's Cute Monsters. This was a new book that came out last month. And I did the title page. And I was copying the front cover. I was trying to anyway. Of course, you're never going to truly copy. But along those lines I did. And it was all alcohol markers. And the cute and coloring book was a gel pen, glitter gel pen. And then distressed inks again in the background. And then the next page was just her copyright information, but there was a monster there to color, so I did that one and made him pink, and that's a gold line Sakura jelly roll. And then I used some glaze, and then I used my monster stamps all around her. That's that. And that's what I did in that one. I'm doing it. Yeah, no, I didn't. And then in the Disney Mosaic book, another Hatchet Heroes, I did. That's the first one. Okay. I did the Cheshire Cat one. Yeah, you got it. Okay. I did that one. And this is all alcohol marker. That's it. Straight alcohol marker. And I did Olaf. Same thing. Straight alcohol marker. And that's that. What I did with that one. Whoops. What is that? Oh, I think I marked this because there was a page I wanted to do. Oh, yep, Chippendale. Okay. So I'm going to leave you out because there's a Chippendale I want to do. Okay, and then we have Color Questopia, Halloween, black background. This is one of their ones from last year. And I did the first pages. Did this one, again, alcohol marker. And this one, alcohol marker. And this is all my Ohuhus, too, that I've been using. This one was died. Look how light it got. I'm like, come on, please. But that's what they do when you use them. And then this is another one, Autumn, by Color Questopia, black background. And I did this one. These are some of their older books, and I traded them in when they, came out with the black background ones. So it's kind of starting over. So this one and this guy I did. And yeah, one of the books from Certain Fame, but this is the one by Melanie Mosley, not Thomas Summer. This is Hocus Pocus Time Halloween, Mosaic Color by Number. And I did this one, pretty simple. It was red, dark red, and black. So that one. And then this one. Again, 3 colors. Or 4 colors. Gray, black, orange, and deep orange. Yep. So I did those. And that, of course, this one, the lines aren't, look, I did it again. No, forgot to put a page in. These lines you have to color in, so that was also done on these. And I do it with black glitter gel pen. That's what when I have lines. And then, oh, where's that page? Oh. I wonder if I put it in the book already. I might have. Okay, so then Edwina McNamee. Oh gosh, I can't talk. Came out with a new Halloween book. She kind of get it in there. So I did this one. I don't know, I just liked all the blue, making her blue, and some sparkle pop. Not sparkle pop. Yeah, yeah, you know what it is. Good God. So, and that's all, an alcohol marker. And then I did this one. And I decided to do pink bats. And his belly looked like a pumpkin, so I made it a pumpkin color. And then there was a PDF. Let's see if I put it in here. I might have already. October. Oh, yep, okay. I'll do these really quick. So I have these 2 PDFs. This was a color along with Carla Magana on her channel, her YouTube channel, and this is a Patreon exclusive image. So I did this as a color along with her. And then before Edwina's book came out, oh, come on now, get back in there. She had posted this picture to her Facebook page as a free one, and this one is in the book. So I had colored this before the book came out, and yeah, I used a lot of those things again. Oh my God, I am really doing bad. And then I did some glossy accents on her eyes. Oh, and there, that one's eyes. Stickles, that's what it is. And then the background was Crayola iridescent acrylic paint. This is paint that comes in a tube. So it's not a watercolor. It's a acrylic paint, so I painted that in. Yeah, so I'm happy with it. I did just monochromatic bats in different purples. Actually, well, let me leave that out so I can fix that now. Put you back. And then another one by Colored Caramel. So Beautiful, Kawaii Pastel Goth Halloween coloring book. I did the unicorn. Made it black and silver with her crystals. And I did a Halloween colored rainbow. Just messing around. And this black was dying. And I kind of stretched it, and it's, well, I'm losing a lot of them now. And then I did this one. And I don't know, I just couldn't resist giving them bloodshot eyes. I mean, there was flying eyes. Or what looked like eyes. They were like this. And so I think I colored the centers black and then did this to it. Just that little guy. See what I mean about the green and the pink, though? I'm just in a green and pink thing going here. And Jade Summers' Easy Coloring Book. It was just one of those nights I needed something easy. This book was a gift from Lauren Loves Color. I did the roses. Here we go, pink and green. I like the colors. And I did Mr. Teddy Bear. I like him. I like his colors. And then from Janine Morrison, Mandala Design. This is black background edition. I did this one in all gel pen and Halloween colors. So it's all gel. And then this is gel pen as well in the fluorescent gel ink. I was messing around with those. And then we've got more Carla Magana and Wee Wicked's coloring book. I think I did a couple in here. Oh, I wanted to do that one. Okay, I didn't get to it. But, okay, I did this one, the cupcakes. Look, pink and green. I just was, and I think I just used some pastels on the back. It might have been the Jane Davenports. I think I finally pulled them back out. And then I did Mr. Kitty. And this is acrylic paint in the background. Black acrylic paint. This was it's one of the folk art special paints. I can't remember the name of it. And then just some Moonlight pens for highlights, and the cat and the pumpkins with my pink pumpkins. And then another Carla Magana Spooky Sweets coloring book. I did this one. And I did a lot of glazed pen and Wink Estella and glitter gel, silver glitter gel pen. So that was that. And then I did my skull. And this is that, the paint, I painted the background. This is that color shift paint. So it's kind of shifts. And then I was just using alcohol markers, fluorescent colored alcohol markers. And then some gold accents. That's that one. And then another one from Colored Caramel, Kawaii Pastel Goth Halloween. Or is this one Louisa? No, this is Colored Caramel. So I did this kitty. And again, alcohol markers. And then out here was glitter gel pens with all the stuff in the background. And then I did this one, this little rabbit. And this yellow died on me. And I had to go in with a different yellow. So it is what it is. It doesn't look too bad. But, and they're all, again, all alcohol markers. And then again, Carla Magana, because it was a Carloween all October, so yeah, I did a lot of Carla Magana books. Belle Pipistrelle. I did this one. In the background here are the Derwent Inktense pens. I think I did this whole thing. Yeah, this whole thing was done in Derwent Inktense. And then Sparkle Pop accents. And also Jelly Roll Moonlight accents. And then I also did Mr. Bat. And this was Derwent Inktense pencils in the background. The tree bark, the bark in the background, but the moon and the bat were alcohol markers along with Sparkle Pop pens. You can kind of tell I gave them a little sparkle in there. And then again, I just went with some acrylic paint, clear acrylic paint that has the like kind of iridescent glitter in it. And then I have this one from Pinklebell, Scary Adorable. And I did the cover one, and again, I kind of went after what the cover was and colored with it, and this was just all the grass and the background were the Inktense. I had them out, and I was just like going to town using the Inktense pencils. So they were the Inktense. The ghosts were glaze, an alcohol marker, and then I kind of just went over the outlines with Wink of Stella, and the same thing in the pumpkin's eyes. And then I also did this little kitty with her pumpkins. I was trying to do this with a limited palette of 4 colors only. So that was the navy, the blue gray, the orange, and the pink. So that was the only colors I could use. So that's how that turned out. I don't think it was too bad. And then from the Coloring Hive, Spooky Town Halloween. I think I only got to 1 in this one. I don't think I got a second one done. And I did this one. This one remembers, I don't know if you remember Broomhilda, Witchy Poo. That's who this reminds me of, Broomhilda. So that's why I kind of went with the green. It's got a potion bottle attached. I'm flying around. And again, I think this was just, yeah, this was the distressed ink background. And I did some washi tape border. Did I start one and not finish? No, I went to do it and I just never got the time back to it. And then I think these next books are the books that are part of my, I want to finish by the end of the year. So cartoon characters colored by number. I did Mrs. Incredible. And I did Buzz. So I did those 2 this month. So those will stay out. And then this one I just keep out too. This is volume 1 of Les Grand Classiques from Hachette Heroes. I did a couple again. I did Lady and the Tramp. And I have now since gone in, because this was all pencil, and I think this was the Brute Fooners again. I have sprayed them with workable fixative because I was definitely afraid of them with the pencil for the transfer. So they have been sprayed with fixative. And then I also did, he's been sprayed too. I sprayed everything in here. I did Basil from the Great Mouse Detective and also Brute Fooner. And there was a reason I did him and I didn't write it. Probably for bingo, I'm not sure. And then I was gonna do, oh no, I did him. This was for Button Bingo. Oh yeah, that was one of, Basil was for one of the prompts for the Disney Tic-Tac-Toe, and that was for a movie from that era. And then I did Z is for Zurg. We had to do something with the letter Z, so I did Zurg. And he came out pretty cool. And he was Brute Fooner pencils as well. So that was 3 more on that one. And then the other one, Creative Haven's Rose Windows. I managed to do 4 this month in this one. And this one was also used for the Button Bingo. You could only use 5 color markers. So that's 5 colors. And then I did this one. And I did this one. And I did this one. Whoop. And then we go into that kind of pink and green palette. It's just what I was feeling this month. Oh no, this stays out. And then in the other book, Unicorn, black background, I did 2 more in this one. So I did this one. And I did this one. I think, what is there, 20? There's only 4 left. And then I do kind of want to do the bonus one, so we'll see. But I only have 4 left for this book to be finished. And then in the Line Spots Dots Christmas by Kira Shershniva, I did 2 more. And this was also done for Button Bingo Color in Akira book. So I did the Mr. Snowman. And then I also did this one, the bells, or I'm not sure, or Christmas balls with a bow. Is that what it is? So, and I think what is left in here, 5 more pages, or no, 10 more pages are left in this one. And I showed this one. Yes, I showed that one. Okay, that's it. We're finally done, and it only took me 1 hour and 10 minutes. So what's coming up? Got more videos coming up. I have to do the 500 giveaway, so I'll be doing a video for that. Probably in a coloring chat, I'll do that as. And then, oh, it still feels so warm. It feels good in my hands. And I think that's it for now. So any questions or comments, leave one in below. Get the do the thumbs up for me. And happy November. And don't forget my hashtag, Sweet Bee Day 2021. And you're going to color Chippendale or a Disney dog or a unicorn or fairy. And then use that hashtag. All right, guys. So we'll see you back here real soon. Take care now. Bye.